y'all, it's Paula with Hillbilly Orchids. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody's having a fantastic week. This will air on the weekend sometime, but yeah, I'm pretty sure, I'm not sure what day I'm gonna put it on to air, but it'll be on the upcoming videos this weekend. Yeah, it's a super hot day here in the grow space. A whopping 89% humidity. I did just get done watering, so that explains why it's like in the 90 range of humidity. After you water, it's always always really hot and muggy in here. But this is what they love. This is this is perfect. This is what they want, and yeah, they're super happy about this. So definitely they're loving it, but I'm not. I'm sweating and it's hot, and yeah, I want to get this box open and get out of here. So this box, special box, very special box. For those of you guys that follow the channel, I don't know if you remember, a while, I think it was the end of last summer, or maybe like the beginning of summer. I'll have to try to look it up and see if I can find the video. Stephen Van Kampen-Lewis sent me a, actually it might have been, was it a year ago he sent that? I'll have to look it up. I'll put it on the screen. But anyways, he sent me, he had a division fall off of his cattleya blossfeldiana, and he sent me the division that fell off. Well, it was a small division, and you have to watch those. When he sent it, I felt prompted to put it in media that I'm comfortable with growing in. And I always tell people that, I'm like, you know, but it is a risk that you take, especially with a small, unstable division like that. It's a risk. So what happened was it started growing okay, then it suddenly just, you know, kind of went back a step. And when it's that small, anytime it goes back a step, it's usually pretty detrimental. So it wound up just really soaking up all the nourishment out of that plant. Like it literally, I just watched it wither back to nothing. It got real skinny. The bulb just shriveled up. It wouldn't produce roots, and it just died. So I contacted Stephen. I was like, hey, you know, unfortunately, that, you know, division you gave me kicked the bucket. Terrible, but true. I was like, you don't happen to have another one, do you? I was like, I really wanted that one. And he was like, no, unfortunately, I don't. But he told me who he got his from. So I contacted him. And I really appreciated that he told me who he got it off of. He got it off of Mick Fournier. How do you say that? I'll put it up on the screen. Anyways, he told me how to contact him. So I get a hold of him, and I got a hold of him over the winter. And he felt that was just too risky, and I don't blame him. I don't, you know, I'm like, yes, I agree. Do you mind holding on to it till the weather's, you know, decent to ship it? And he's like, yep, sure, no problem. So finally this week, he contacted me, and he said, hey, he's like, what do you think of your weather? I was like, I was just going to message you. I think we were finally in an area of weather where it's perfect to ship it. So voila, he shipped it, and here it is. So this is a 7 bulb division. So, see, not as small as a 2 bulb, because this is not a very big plant either. For those of you that don't know the cross of blossfeldiana, Oh, well, lots of the media is everywhere. I can't remember if he said he was shipping at Beirut. Nope, he didn't ship at Beirut. So, but it did. The media is everywhere. Hang on one second, y'all. All right, I'm back. I apologize. My husband's on his way home, so I had to answer the phone. All right. Yeah, unfortunately, lots of media came out on it, but that's to be expected. All right. Yeah, so anyways, for those of you that didn't know, blossfeldiana is a natural primary hybrid. It occurs naturally in nature. It is between a Cattleya rex and a Cattleya luteola. And Cattleya blossfeldiana, Mick, and division. This is when he divided it, 6/26 of 2021. So okay, he definitely grows in a different kind of media than I do. That's what I actually looked at. That it's kind of dirt. There's kind of dirt in that. I mean, it is, because I wondered when I was pulling dirt out of the yeah, dirt out of the box. I was like, why am I pulling dirt out of the box? That must be how he keeps them. I may have to ask him. Obviously, it likes moisture, I'd say, if it's got actual dirt on it or has, a dirt mixture. But look at that that's a nice new growth right there with a new sheath. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Really, it's a 9. This is a brand new growth over here. A little bit of dirt down in it there. But, yeah, this one's a brand new division, which it should be kind of sitting up like this. But because the dirt's all fell out of it, yeah, it's not. It's kind of leaning. But it should be okay against the, so there she is. There she is. Yeah, but it's a really beautiful, I'll see if Steven minds if I borrow a picture of his from the website and see so I can show you what the blooms look like. But yeah, this one should do a lot better for me. If it's a moisture loving plant, I'll probably put it in moss or maybe tree fern. Maybe this one would be one that would like tree fern, a Cattleya that likes tree fern. But yep, it's here and it looks good, and it is it's got decent roots. They are small. It's kind of, yeah, small roots for Cattleya, so interesting. But yeah, yep, real glad to have this one back in my collection, and tickled, really tickled. I appreciate you sending this to me, Mick. I appreciate you hanging on to it for as long as you had to send it to me. I know that's not always fun. I've held on to some orchids for people before. I mean, it's, I do it because I really, it doesn't bother me much, but it makes me feel bad to have somebody holding one waiting on me. You know what I mean? Like, I'll do it for you, but for me to do it to somebody else, it kind of, I hate to do that to a person, but I appreciate it. He really did. He held on to it for a couple months. But better for it to grow there, and now it's here, and we'll see how good I can take care of it and let it get growing here. So yep, so that's my unboxing, and if y'all have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments. And if you could give me a like, share, subscribe, and or a super thanks if you feel you want to help me with the channel. And I got a lot of projects coming up. So with that said, I do appreciate each and every one of you beautiful, wonderful people stopping by and hanging out with me. And bye for now, y'all. Till we meet again.